Alright, so I'm back. Part of the reason why the last part ended that way is because an emergency came up, and I got distracted about that in the moment, and so I basically decided that's where I needed to cut it off in order to address that and, go help with that. Everything's fine. It's, wasn't that bad of an emergency, so, but, getting back here was a little easier because I had a warrior here helping me out, so. Yes, this is it. Now run the ring along the runes of the portal, and you should become attuned for trans-dimensional travel. You are now ready to use the portal. Be warned, Serana, once you step through, you will appear in another dimension at Amber Mill. There will be 100, perhaps 1,000 magi waiting to kill you. You must persevere and kill all in your path. There may be thousands, and she only wants me to kill 20. Be healed, my Void Walker. Yeah, I'm guessing the warrior who was here, he went on ahead. Oh, there he is. I don't know. I can't quite tell. I think he's playing Fury. Because he's dual wielding, so. But hey, he's a warrior, so I'll just follow him. Be the range DPS for him. Though I think I should actually go ahead and turn off the taunt. Yeah, I'll turn off the taunt for my Void Walker. Just to not mess with what's going on. Because I'm sure he's getting a little frustrated.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I'll just let Consuming Shadows be the one. There we go.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Holy fire. Dot. Dot. Hopefully this also lets me be able to bring them over to him so that I can let him be able to get these a little faster as well. There we go. There's some more this way. Looks like he's gonna head that way. Okay. Farewell, random Forsaken warrior. Uh-oh. I just love that they just have that permanent dot on them. Just continuous permanent damage. You know, as long as I stay alive, of course. If I were to die, I'm pretty sure that dot would go away.
I'm out of range.
Whoa! Doom Skull! Behold the sheer size of it! Are you not afraid, mortal? Have you ever witnessed the doom of this magnitude? Wolfoids. Now you are surrounded by wolfoids. What will you do? Where can you run? They don't seem that threatening. They actually seem kind of cute. Tremble in fear as I call forth the mighty Doom Skull! Excellent work, Serana. Now to eject them into our waiting hands. You must find the being responsible for keeping this dimensional pocket active. Likely that fool, Ateric, search the compound for him. Should you find him... Should you find him, do what you must to stop him from channeling his magic. He is undoubtedly protected by a powerful arcane shield, and will send minions of arcane energy after you. Defeat the minions while they are near him to unleash their energies. No mage can handle that much power. Very well. So it looks like he's already getting beaten by the warrior that I was with earlier. Yep. Oh well. Now I just have to wait for them to respawn, I guess. Oh, or never mind. No. So I didn't actually have to do that. He did that for me, apparently. Okay. Oh, and now... Oh. Rise, Magi. Be reborn as Forsaken. Okay, we just turned them all into Forsaken. Yeah.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Had I not witnessed what you did with my own eyes, I would not have believed it, Serana. Now, with the Ambermill Magi on our side, this is but one thing left to do before we retake Gilneas and send those Alliance dogs running for Stormwind. The hour of victory approaches, Serana. Godfrey has devised a plan to decimate our enemies. I'm sending you into the field with him and his men to bring the rebel insurgents to their knees and seal the fate of the Alliance filth encroaching upon our lands. Our final march begins when you are ready. So, we are one chapter away from finishing this song. Hello, Godfrey. The attacks against our front are a distraction. With our attention turned towards the Worgen onslaught, the Alliance has managed to take Pirewood Village from our occupying forces. It must be purged. With these torches we will burn Pirewood Village to the ground, leaving only ashes for the enemy to hide behind. Let us not waste another minute. Pirewood Village is located southwest of the Forsaken Front. Lead us there, Serana. What about your companions here, Walden and Ashbury? Our forces in Pirewood were recently taken by way of sneak attack. The 7th Legion managed to infiltrate the town with their scouts, ultimately decimating our troops. The Dark Lady has tasked us with a rescue mission. We are to find survivors. I'm losing my mind. Can't keep my thoughts together. They about to have a little conversation here? No, guess not. We are to find survivors and get them out of Pirewood safely. If any soldiers live, they are likely worthless. But we do as the Dark Lady commands. Let's get this nonsense over with, Serana. Pirewood is directly southwest of the Forsaken Front. Our enemies are becoming smarter, adapting to our tactics. Recently, an attack was made upon Pirewood Village, southwest of here. Our troops occupying the town were decimated. Of course, but what made the attack especially interesting was the racial composition of the attacking force. No humans were used. Rightfully, they fear being reanimated as Forsaken. Let us teach the non-humans a lesson in fear. Together we will show them what happens to corpses that we cannot use. Vengeance will be ours! Yeah. Like I said, just have the three of them just kind of with me, helping, like, we're your traveling companions now. Ah, yes, there's Shadowfang. Pretty sure we're gonna get a quest by the end of this zone to go to the dungeon. There. I thought I was done for. Quit cowering! He died in battle. Bow your heads. Okay. Rather than rescue him, we just straight up killed him. Godfrey, ladies and gentlemen. Worthless maggot. Yeah, if you didn't like Godfrey before... but then again, we haven't gone through the Worgen Star Zone yet, so... Cowards don't get to return home. My goodness. Yeah, if this is your first impression of Godfrey and you haven't seen the Worgen Star Zone, just wait till you see, Godfrey in there, because he doesn't give a good impression there either. And this just kind of continues to hammer it home. Huh, this is even the music from the Worgen Starter Zone. Alright, one more. Alright, so... there we go. Through fire we purge this land of its impurities. Oh gosh, is that really the route we're taking here? This world is impure. We must purge it of its impurities. Purification by fire! Oh hey, look, it's the warrior from earlier. Hello! Just do as I say and this war will end without incident. Unless you count the death of every Worgen in Lordaeron as an incident. The part of me that was Gilnean died at Tempest Reach. Only vengeance remains, Lorna. To that end, we have work to do. Spare me your pointless queries. Fell Hunter! What happened here today is between us. You say a word to anyone and you will find yourself in a corpse pit next to those poor souls. Those poor fools. Excuse me. It's even worse. Poor fools. I want to make a fool of a Took joke, but I don't know if I can get that to work. Oh, you fools of a Took! I like how the three of them are using their abilities to try and help me fight them. Is there supposed to be like an easier way to get to reveal these scouts? Or am I seriously just supposed to wander around and hope that they attack me so I can get them to spawn faster? Like, hello, scouts. Would you like to come out and attack me? Hello? There you are. Yoo-hoo! Scouts! Would you like to come out and play? There you are. By the way, doesn't surprise me in the least that there are this many of these kinds of spies for the 7th Legion. Because we know how, you know, good, like, powerful in terms of connections and such that Matthias Shaw is. So, of course, he would have a large force of spies and scouts here in this area. Because of course he would. Okay, there's one there. There's one there. Now it's becoming a little easier to spot where they are. Just gotta look for the little yellow circles. And I'll be like, aha! I see you! There you are. Like that. I suspect we'll see fewer humans at the battlefront. The risk for these cowards is too great. We used to burn the Worgen when we killed them, to be sure that they were dead. While destroying Pyrewood will certainly garner us an advantage over the Alliance upon the field of battle, our true purpose here is to leave them crippled. Southwest of here, near the Grey Main Wall, lies the 7th Legion base camp. We must search the base camp for battle plans. With the 7th Legion battle plans, we will be able to pinpoint all Alliance troop advancements in Silverpine Forest. The Alliance reinforcements have established a foothold in the southwest region of Silverpine called 7th Legion Base Camp. Our primary goal at the base camp is to sow discord amongst the troops. This is a lightning-fast assassination mission to kill their field commander, General Marstone. His death won't stop the Alliance advance, but it will certainly soften their ranks. For pity's sake, Ashbury, cover yourself! Your leg bones are popping out! I did not bring this wretched affliction upon myself, Godfrey. It was a gift, remember? Now kindly enjoy the gift and shut up. What a pleasant group to spend time with, aren't they? Now I must wait. Hello, warrior from earlier. Hashtag other players, when you then have to sit and wait for things to respawn. Part of the joys of this being an MMO, as opposed to just an RPG. They should have burned my corpse. I'm pretty sure he's saying the Alliance or the Gilneans should have done that. Which he's right. They probably should have. Because then we probably could not have been able to bring him back. There's Marstone. Whew! He is tanky. Look at how slow his health is going down. Must keep Void Walker alive. I replenish its health by using my own. Then I replenish my health. Back and forth we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. The rest of the Alliance fleet will arrive shortly, only to find their base camp decimated. Now, for the second and most important part of our battle plan. You.
I need to get
Do you have the battle plans? If so, drop them for me. Oh, Marstone revived. That's great. Don't want to face him again. I just want the infantry. How many of them do I need to kill? Don't aggro Marstone. Just don't aggro Marstone. I don't want to have to face him again. I keep hoping another player is going to show up just to help finish these off. This is when you want other players to show up. Go. There we go. There's the battle plan. It looks like the reinforcements from the ships in Gilneas are marching soon. Crowley and Bloodfang have set up an encampment to the southeast for the Gilneas Liberation Front. Well, well, look who it is. If you don't know who this is, don't worry. We'll get to meet her and get to know her in the Worgen starter zone. Lorna Crowley, daughter of Lord Darius Crowley, is currently at the Gilneas Liberation front camp, located near the Grey Main Wall to the southeast. Our primary mission is to infiltrate the camp and capture her alive. The Dark Lady believes that she will be able to use Lorna as a bargaining chip against Crowley. I say we just kill her and bring her back as Forsaken. But we must do as the Dark Lady commands. We must hurry before the rest of the Alliance forces arrive. Let's go over the bridge. She's way over there. So yeah, we'll get to, Crowley? I knew him. He was nothing more than a criminal before the curse took hold of our land. Now he's a great Worgen hero? Sickening. Yeah, like I said, we'll get to see, this stuff that he's referencing and talking about firsthand when we go through the Gilnean starter zone. Well, hello, warrior. If he's going for the same thing, then I may as well just stay with him, so we can both get credit for it. There she is. So the Banshee Queen has sent assassins? I did not bring this wretched affliction upon myself. Oh. Lorna, is that how you greet old friends? Godfrey! So the rumors are true. You would betray your kingdom out of spite? My kingdom? My kingdom is no more. Your father and Greymane saw to that. No, Gilneas died when they allowed murderous beasts to reign free, unchecked. Now lay down your arms and surrender. We are not here to kill you. Not yet. Ha! You'll have to kill me. Die! Quickly, we must head back to the Forsaken Front before we are discovered. Oh, is he actually, like, carrying Lorna? Yeah, he is. He's got her, like, slung over his shoulder. I like how these three just keep having this little banter back and forth. Gonna let him turn in first. While he does that, I'm gonna take a moment.
I have many lucky doos you like. Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
What joy is there in this curse?
Again, note. You see Lorna right there? You have done it. Finally. Everything is in place. Should Crowley not accept our terms, his daughter will be turned. Our armies clash across the battlefield. Crowley and his forces are losing ground, and they do not yet know the fate of Lorna Crowley. We will meet with Crowley and his compatriots at midfield, and I will present them with terms of their surrender. They will either accept, or we will kill them all and leave their cities in dust. As my most trusted soldier, you are to stand by my side during the exchange. Tell me when you are prepared to leave. Onward, Serana. We will beat back the Alliance dogs and secure Lordaeron for the Forsaken. For the Horde! Really? That song is gonna play now? Lay down your arms and surrender! I will leave your cities in dust and your lives in ruin. Look at them, Serana. They scurry like rats, veering headlong to their doom. Surely Crowley and Bloodfang can see the futility in this. To the Greymane Wall, we will force their hand. Why is this song playing? The song is about the Blood Elves and the Sindor High. Not, this has nothing to do with them right now. This is about the Forsaken and the Gilneans. Just because Sylvanas sang this song doesn't mean this is an appropriate time for the song to be playing. Crowley, your forces have fallen before my mighty army. You have lost. I offer you the life of Lorna for your unconditional surrender. Choose your next words wisely, Crowley. Deny me and she will serve me in undeath forever. It's not over, Sylvanas. Not yet. Bring her, Godfrey. You frivolously throw away the lives of your people while your own king sits atop his throne of lies, nary lifting a finger to help. Godfrey, you deceitful maggot! Hello, old friend. Is Gilneas worth the lives that has been lost? The lives that will be lost? You cannot win. Lorna, release her. I will sound the retreat. You can't be serious, Crowley. You miserable bastard. We will die trying. Release her, Godfrey. And your daughter? You could have saved her. You could have offered her your blood, yet you did not. Why? Of course, mistress. Now leave here, Crowley. And I feel like this dialogue is kind of mixed up. It feels like it's being bunched up around. Sylvanas. Yeah, okay, this is all mixed up here. I feel like I think another player is doing this at the same time, and it's a little out of order. Okay, I think this is the one for me right here. For Maggot. Hello, old friend. Lorna, release her. You can't be serious, Crowley. Release her. Of course, mistress. Now leave here, Crowley, and never return. Lordaeron belongs to the Forsaken. Forgive me, daughter. Soldiers of the Horde, we are victorious. Lordaeron is... What have you done, Crowley? Or Godfrey? Something that should have been done a long time ago, you filthy animal. Gilneas belongs to me, and so soon will the rest of Lordaeron. Now join your mistress in death! So now we're fighting him along with Crumush and the Valkyr who were serving Godfrey. Take note, Sylvanas is dead right now. Fall back, brothers, to Shadowfang! This land will quiver and shake in the wake of our destruction. Fix her! Fix her! We are bound to her, sisters. It will destroy us, sister. It is our sacred duty. The pact was sealed, the bargain made. Then let it be done. I saw only darkness, and as I drifted towards nothingness, a brilliant light appeared, then another, and another. My dear Valkyr, I know now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the Valkyr are our future. So yeah. I just want you to kind of take a moment, given what we know now, like where we are at now, because this was a moment that some, including myself, actually thought of when we were watching her basically solo the Lich King in the Shadowlands cinematic. Where she's just like insanely overpowered, just able to just kind of like use the dark side of the Force to just bring the Lich King to his knees. And I started thinking, I remember the days when Sylvanas was, here in Silverpine, and she just got shot in the back like a punk and killed. Because she was dead right there at that moment. That was it. She died. And she was, well, back then we only knew it as the Darkness. Nowadays we now know it's going to be the Maw from Shadowlands. That's been confirmed by Blizz. And it just took 3 of her Valkyr. She doesn't have an infinite number of Valkyr, by the way. Remember, she made a pact with these Valkyr after the Lich King was defeated that they would serve her. And in return, if she ever died, they would take her place in the Shadowlands so she could stay alive. So she was just killed, and 3 of her Valkyr just had to sacrifice themselves to bring her back. And now she is determined to get more Valkyr. This is what leads to the storyline that happens in Stormheim in Legion, where she is now going after the Valkyr there by trying to force them to submit to her, which I still find hilarious because did she think Odin was not going to notice Did she think Odin was not going to have a problem with that? Or did she actually think she could take on Odin? Though at this point, if she can beat the Lich King on her own, maybe she can take on Odin and beat him. I don't know. I certainly would love to see if that had happened. I personally would have enjoyed seeing Odin squish Sylvanas like a bug, even though I also hate Odin. But it's just something that I've always thought was a flaw in her plan that we've never had addressed. I get what she's trying to do here, but yeah. So, yeah, this was a big deal here at this moment.
I have no time for games.
She grimaces in pain. I imagine so. She was brought back to life, and she is probably still feeling the wound from that bullet that just went through her. This is not over. Godfrey and his traitorous allies will pay for what they have done, as will the remaining Alliance forces occupying Lordaeron. Our work has only just begun. And now we get the quest to go to Hillsbrad Foothills. And that is it for the Silver Pine quests here. And then we should...
We are the Forsaken.
What do you need?
We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
No, I don't know what that's for.
Go forth to victory. May your
I thought there was going to be a quest to go into Shadowfang Keep to deal with Godfrey and get revenge against him. But I guess not. So that is basically it for Silver Pine and the Forsaken starting zone. That was the big finale where, you know, obviously some of us who know that Lorna shows up later on in Legion. She helps out questing. If you quest through Stormheim's Alliance, Lorna is there with you. So, you know, the suspense of what was going to happen to Lorna wasn't really a surprise. But it was just that whole... Godfrey was basically playing Sylvanas the whole time. Went with the whole thing. Forcing Crowley to do that. And then just completely shoot her in the back. Literally. So, yeah. That's pretty much how you start off playing and questing as a member of the Forsaken. So, what do you guys say we take a break from the Horde when it comes to these starter zones, and we switch on over to the other faction, and we start to go through some of them. So, up next, we will have probably a race that, I don't know why anyone would ever want to be this race. I mean, you just look at them, and they just look weird, they look funny, they look kind of odd and bland and weird, and who would ever want to be one of these kind of things? If there was ever such a thing, why would anyone want to be? It's obvious it's a human. I'm implying it's going to be the humans. I'm obviously making a joke because we're humans, and well, I hope the joke shut up. Anyways, yeah, stay tuned. We will be going through the human starting zone next in Elwyn Forest.